blood in your brain, you're in the nerds domain. Come on in, it's about to begin. Domain. The Nerds Domain.
Welcome to the Nerds Domain podcast. In this episode, we review a brand
podcast.
new
This is
movie
Matt, and
that
I'm sitting here with
just
Shirley,
came
and we're
out.
actually
It's an
in
immediate
the
movie review.
the lobby of Studio Movie Grill, waiting for her son and her son's girlfriend.
Yeah, not
to
boyfriend.
get out of the movie. So Shirley, we just saw Edge of Tomorrow. What'd you think?
I was really excited about it this afternoon, but today, or when we were in there, are you going to shove that in my mouth?
Yeah.
No. Today, I was really excited about it. I kept watching Twitter all day, and when it started, I really, really liked it. I liked the pace of the movie. It wasn't too slow. There wasn't too much story. It always kept you on the edge of your seat. But it reminded me. All the reviews said this is original. You're not going to see anything like this, and I'm like, oh yeah, because I want to see something original. And then it got to the bad guys, and I was like, this is the Matrix, and those are the Sentinels, and this is exactly what the Sentinels did. Well, and the further it got to the end of the movie...
Do I get to talk
at all? Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Do I have an opinion here? Do I just get talked over?
I thought you wanted me to say what I thought.
Well, no, that's okay, but can I
Sure,
interject?
go ahead.
So... I forget what I was going to say. So I think the movie was good because you're getting deep into like the whole thing of it. So
yeah.
the spoiler warning. I really felt like it was not as original as they seemed to think it was because we saw this in Groundhog's Day. I mean, over and over and over again.
Yeah,
we saw this in Groundhog's Day.
But that was more comical.
This wasn't funny?
Okay, it was comical.
I mean, there were a lot of laughs in this.
Yeah, it was.
How'd you feel about Tom Cruise? In his almost 60-year-old, he's pretty old. He's
I
getting
cannot
along
even
there.
believe he's 60-year-old. I don't even believe it.
So, what'd you think of him?
I've always liked Tom Cruise movies. I loved all the Mission Impossibles. I loved what is the Minority Report.
Okay.
I like him in those roles. He was really good in Vanilla Sky. But I'm not still sure about the romantic part, so I liked him in this role. He did really well.
Okay.
He kind of followed suit, I guess.
What did you think of the girl who was also in it?
Emily Blunt?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember any movies that I've seen her in, and she's very familiar, but I think she did a really good job. She pulled it off, most of the pre-reviews said she would. So
I really felt I don't care for Tom Cruise. Sometimes he can be a real pill.
So
a real big pill to swallow sometimes.
You don't care for him at all, or you don't care for him like the Nicolas Cage way that you don't care for people?
I like him way better than Nicolas Cage, which isn't saying much because I hate Nicolas Cage. But I think Emily Blunt, the only thing I kept thinking was that, what's her name, that played Starbuck?
Oh.
She would have done it better.
Oh, my God. No. See, oh my God, now I can't remember her name. She's one of my favorite actresses. Anyway, I think the actress that played Starbuck has a different feel to her.
I think
she's more tomboyish. Emily Blunt brought the kick-ass...
Hold on, stop. So, she's more tomboyish, except for when she's not, because she can play that. We saw it in Battlestar Galactica. We saw it in the last Riddick movie. She can be girly when she wants to be.
But she still has that hard kind of tomboyish exterior. Emily Blunt
was jumping around with a giant sword. There was hard exterior.
But she had a softness to her the whole way through the movie. It wasn't that, haughty tomboy.
But you liked her in the position.
Yes, definitely.
I really felt like if anybody that's listening is familiar with Warhammer 40K, I really felt like this was Space Marines.
Okay.
Mixed with a little bit of the Matrix monsters and Groundhog's Day. I really think that was the core of the... I mean, honestly, it was the core of the movie.
Oh, we should do a movie mash. So this is Groundhog's Day, 40K, and...
The Matrix,
The Matrix mashed together, so...
Yeah, without the annoying song that wakes him up every morning. Although we did get on your feet.
What is it? That drill sergeant was a maggot.
Yeah, maggot.
On your feet, maggot.
Yeah, and then we have a friend of ours named Chris Wolf, and I hope Chris listens to this, because if he doesn't, then I'll tell him when I see him next weekend. Hold on just a second.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Thank you. We'll tell Chris Wolf next weekend when we see him that it reminded us very much of him. But the main drill sergeant, what was it, Finn?
Bill Paxton.
That was not Bill Paxton.
That
was not Bill Paxton. That was not Bill Paxton.
The guy that woke him up was a drill sergeant. The
Master Sergeant
was Bill Paxton. I swear to God.
All right.
Swear to God.
We'll
Go
argue
back
about
and
this.
read.
We'll argue about this later.
Read
the Master
credits.
Sergeant from Science Hill, Kentucky, because I remember that.
Yeah.
He was fantastic, and it really reminded me of Chris in the way he handled stuff.
Yeah.
But it was really good.
Yelling and screaming.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, there you go.
So, overall, I think the movie was good. Mm-hmm. This is my movie.
Oh, no.
Alex and Paige went to go see...
your movie, too?
Fault in the Stars. That's also my movie. The people in front of us that were buying tickets were going to see Maleficent, also my movie.
So
this is
I'm
going to
not
be
gonna
a good
in
couple
the
of
lead
weekends.
after
I
this
don't
weekend,
know.
right?
Honestly, I was surprised. Fault of the Stars was almost sold out here for the
Really?
showing
Yeah,
they
it
went
was.
to. Edge of
is
Tomorrow
this
was
the-
not nearly as full as I thought it would be, but they were in a bigger theater.
How many movies came out this weekend?
2. Maleficent came out last
weekend. Okay. So Fault in Your Stars and
the weekend
Day
before.
After Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow is a
It's
totally different movie.
It's still apocalyptic.
Yeah. So I would. What do you think? You think people should go see this? This is going to be a really, really quick, short thing.
Yeah.
We're not going to put a whole lot of time into this, but
Definitely. If you like action films, you liked... even if you didn't like The Matrix, if you like any of the Space Marine kind of films, Starship Troopers.
There was some
Yes.
Starship Trooper feel to it.
Starship Troopers.
If you like, what was the guy's name? The general. Who was that?
That's the one-eyed guy in Harry Potter.
Mad-Eye Moody.
I don't know the actor's name. But, I mean, it had, it was very even in the way that there was comedy, there was seriousness, there was, that hint of romance in the background. So you got all of that, and it's all balanced out really great. This was an amazing movie with a great script.
Okay. Yeah, and I really enjoyed it. I think that there was enough story there to keep it moving and enough action there to keep it moving. And they didn't make us watch every single time he woke up. It was clear at some points that we had missed some stuff, but they didn't.
But you knew.
But the script was good enough that it carried us past those and through those without us having to see every single time he woke up.
Right.
Which was really helpful, because then we got surprised when it was, well, how many times have we done this? Well, we're not going to talk about that.
They never said it. Never said it. Not
That's
one
right.
time how many times he had been
That's right.
reading.
I was really impressed. The time travel was handled decently well.
Yes.
There's some question at the end of the movie, but I won't get into that. And I will only say I can explain that later. So this is very, 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 very spoilery. So stop right now if you don't want to hear it. You're just about 8 minutes in. This is a good place to stop. So at the end of the movie, when Tom Cruise wakes back up, and it's prior to him meeting the general.
Right.
The reason that it happened like that is when he was killed, he had been infected again by that thing, and it took him back farther, but when he hit that point, that's when it all happened.
So
because it was directly connected to him, so it traveled back in time with him.
I guess I understand the concept. I don't get, why was it at that moment?
So
And
imagine it's a stream. Time is a stream.
Right. Got it.
And he cut a path all the way back. The water went with him. So that energy went with him. All the way back to that point.
So did he choose, or was it because that entity got killed at that time?
It was because the entity got killed, and we're not sure why that was the moment that it started. But it made sense. It made sense for the story. So.
Okay.
So I give it a 4 out of 5. I think this is a good movie.
Yeah. I'm definitely, when it comes out on DVD, going to add it to my collection.
Yeah, something definitely people should go see out in the theater.
Right. I was going to say something else. I can't remember. Oh, well,
right.
I guess I don't get to catch it this time.
That's all right. So you can find us on Facebook and Twitter. You can always find us on our website. You can always click that Amazon link.
Yep. /loop for our cheese.
Yep. Anything else?
Nope. Find us on Twitter, sned70.
And I'm at Quiet. And we will talk, and you can find the website at Nerds Domain.
Yep.
And you can we'll talk to you real soon. That's what we're going to do. We'll talk to you real soon.
And that's it tonight for us on the Nerds Domain podcast. You can always send us an email at nerdsdomain@gmail.com or catch us on Twitter. Matt is at Quiet, Scott is at _BigDaddyT_, Johnny is at FoolsMask, Justin is at J_Kimmett, and Shirley is at SNED70, or the website at Nerds Domain. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/nerdsdomain. We want to thank John Shop for our music. If you'd like to help us out, head over to the website and buy something through our Amazon link. It's the same price you always pay, but a little bit comes back to us. If you enjoy our podcast, we encourage you to give us a review on iTunes and let us know what you think. We also have t-shirts available over at slashloot.com at tinyurl.com/ndshirts. We'll talk to you real soon. This has been a production of the Omega Nerds Network, the network where it's on.